Good evening. Welcome back. The last time when I talked about the Power Pages and my little trick to show a customer in the case form, So here in the form we had this customer, anonymous customer, and I didn't want to really give the user access to the contact table, of course, because they could read any contact in my system. I've used this fixed contact anonymous customer by its GUID, so 92F. And now if I deploy this Power Page to a different environment, the GUID needs to be the same. And this is the environment I'm going to. There are no contacts in at all. And we are going to do this with a configuration migration tool, and I will share you that. Little heads up, I will have to share multiple times the tool. I cannot resize it to screen size, and it would be, I don't know, the size of 10% of my screen, so it makes no sense to show the whole screen. So I am logging in here in this common data service configuration migration tool. This is my source instance.
And you can download that?
That's a NuGet package. So as a NuGet, if you don't have a Visual Studio project where you would go with the NuGet, you can always download from the NuGet gallery the NuGet and just rename the file ending to .zip and unpack it, and then you have the tool just on your desktop.
Cool.
Good. So let me switch the share to a different window of this. So every time you do something, it opens a new window here. And I have prepared this file already. So on the left here, you first select an entity. So for example, here account, and then you see all the account fields. You select your fields and add the fields. So I did add them for contact. I wanted first name, last name, and the ID. That's important because I need the ID to be the same. And then under Tools, Configure Import Settings. And I will need to reshare again because we have a new window. So in this tool, I can have more settings. And one of the settings I need is, okay, when to create a new contact when you're importing and when to update. And that's the field I'm looking for, the same ID. And then next thing, okay, when you're going to export with the configuration migration tool, you're just exporting all the records. And all the records is not what you want. I want a specific contact, and that's the 92F contact. So I made a fetch XML query or just a view on that contact, and then downloaded the fetch XML. Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing the right window, I guess. So now you see my fetch XML query. So I've just made a view with that specific contact, downloaded the fetch XML, pasted it in here, and then I clicked OK, and you see this fetch XML does not look like a normal fetch XML. It's kind of odd. There are no attributes in there. When you click OK, it will give you an error, and it will complain about 1,000 things. I won't list them, just click OK and follow the instructions basically on the screen. I don't like output format. I don't like attributes. I don't like, I don't know what else it is, user query ID. Just look for what's in the error, remove it, and then you will end up with something like this. So I'll click OK.
I am a migration tool and I have opinions.
So, and then I will click Save and Export here again, and then I will reshare the whole thing. So here we go. This is the next screen after Save and Export. You then have to select where to store the data. And so I'm connected to my source instance. I'm exporting the data now, and yeah, it's about one entity, one record, and it took it 1.8 seconds. And this this zip file here, this now has the data. So I will share again a few times now. So next step, we created the schema, we exported data. Now last thing, import data. And I will need to display the list of organizations because this time I will select the dev01 environment and then probably it's to reshare. So again, this is now the import screen. I need to select the zip file I exported previously. This is the zip file and import data. It's importing one record, and that's it's taking a little bit longer now. But yeah, I mean, if you have 1,000 contacts, it will be much faster per record. And that's it basically. So let's take a look at the environment, all contacts. So this is the dev01 environment. It's still showing no data, but if I refresh now, there's my anonymous customer. And let's open it, look into the URL, and it's 92F, the GUID. So exactly the same. And the portal will work the same way as it worked on our original environment.
That's cool.